Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I was gonna wait to post this video till the weekend, but I decided I had time right now, so why not? We are not gonna be lazy. Okay, so intraday we did start off with pretty good buying up here. So I don't, it really, there was some news, but like it wasn't enough. I don't know why the market pumped around how many points? 2 points? Yeah, so the market pumped 2 points. And an entry here, like I was looking right here, but again, this green candle was way too big. And again, I'm not gonna chase a trade, right? There was an entry right here. Maybe I could have taken some with like low size, you know. I wouldn't have but again, even if you miss this trade, that's fine, okay? Because I always tell people a easy way up means an easy way down, right? And I'm gonna show you that well, yeah, we had a pretty good we had a pretty good way down. I think we had a 550 to stop trading at 550, so we almost dropped like 6-7 points, right? So again, the worth the trade would have been right here, right? Taking it on the short side, right? Because you have to notice the tapering, okay? And the tapering, I'm gonna show it to you on the 30-minute, but we did taper here right after we closed this big cup right here, right? We were obviously looking for the handle, right? However, we started tapering around here, then of course like rejecting, and you can see on the 5-minute, so the perfect reject after the taper right here, right? We rejected right here, and this was the best entry down, okay? And I'm gonna show you that in the 1 minute now, right? So you notice this tapering off of yellow, right? You could have possibly taken this trade right here, but again, I'm not really rushing things here, and I was just looking for this cup, inverse cup to close, which it did right here, right? And this was the entry right here, guys, off of yellow, this entry right here, right? All the way down, right? You protect somewhat this blue here, because again, you have to notice that although we are shorting this at that taper, we still completed a cup, right? So the market could have just used this as a opportunity to like possibly build liquidity and make highs and like, you know, push up, right? So you always have to be careful, especially when it's not like a confirmed short. For example, we didn't complete this big inverse, right? This is like more of a confirmed short in my opinion, right? So you wait for the confirmed short to actually hold on to your position, but I did protect a lot here. I protected mostly like 75 contracts. About in 100 contracts right here. I sold 75, so I did hold 25, and I did sell right here as well. So that I sold majority there because I wasn't confident yet. You know, we could have just used this to build liquidity, but again, then we just dropped down, right? Again, we closed this inverse cup right there, right? Now the handles, right? So this is very important, right? You just notice this tapering, right? And also you have to notice this 5-minute algos as well, right? We are tapering here, right? And the reason why we did taper around this area was because the market wanted to build that liquidity, okay? So especially like in this 11, 26, 27 time-ish, like the market just wanted to build liquidity because we were in this like strong magenta, right? So the market wanted to, the magenta tapering algo, right? You see that? So the market wanted to build liquidity, and it did, right? So then we just had a bigger drop. So you see how the market set itself up, right? Of course, we have this purple right here, right? But the market decided, nope, we're gonna build more liquidity, right? And it did, and it broke right here, right? Which gave us a bigger move down, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Like you guys can clearly see this, right? We have this tapering, right? Which we clearly bounced off, right? Then the market decided to build liquidity, right? And then we had a break right here. I'm gonna make the T-log right here so it makes it easier for you guys, right? So we had that break and all the way down, okay? And that gave us a second push down. And again, after this, around this time, I stopped trading. I think I actually stopped trading around this right here, 12:10. Okay, I stopped trading around like 12:10. I'm gonna have to pray today, Friday, so I do call it early Fridays. But yeah, so like the same thing you notice in the 1 minute, right? We translated the 5-minute over here, right? This liquidity building into the 1 minute right here, right? And you can clearly see what we're building the liquidity for. And over here, actually, we get this perfect entry off this green candle on this right shoulder right here, right? Or you could have even possibly taken it like any of this tapering, right? You have to notice this tapering, right? Any of these are good, but again, you have to want to wait for proper risk to reward, right? So this one was the best for me, and I entered there. Um, and yes, I think this was my last trade actually. Yeah, so right here around here was my last trade, and I didn't really take trades after this. I did chart, but I did not trade. So after this would have. So in total, let me tell you guys. So one trade, two trade, right? You could probably add on to positions right here, right? If you wanted to, but two trades, three trades, right? Four trades right here, right? One trade right here, right? You can notice this, right? Perfect entry right here, all the way down, right? Um, and then again, again, I did not trade any of this, by the way. So, but you kind of see the structure right here, right? Um, although you didn't get this proper right shoulder, so I don't know if I would have entered there. So you have to be a little hesitant on that. But yeah, and then we were tapering around this pink as well, right? Um, so maybe if you held some runners, I would have been in this trade. But if you didn't hold runners, then I wouldn't have been in this trade. If that makes sense, right? If you held runners from like here, right? Um, okay, but there's no like possible entry that I would have entered right there, you know, because usually when we are still testing 5 day here, right, with this tapering, right, um, so if we were headed down though, if we had that time left in the day, what would have happened is, so you see how we tested 5 day again, right? So when we do break below 5 day, we always tend to retest 5 day and use that as resistance, right? So the play would have been to wait for like a potential cup close right here, right? And then you enter on the next trade, right? But if we had continuation, right? We just run out of like time today, right? But uh, yeah, this might have, who knows? This might have been the bottom. Sorry, the top, right? 550, and we start the downtrend now. We actually have to wait for the 20 day to catch up as well. It's at 540. So next week, let's see what happens. We should get a definitive answer. We're gonna test 20 day or not, and break below or break above. Um, but again, you have to notice this bigger algos, right? We could be just building the freaking necessary liquidity, right, to push us up, um, and that would be really nice as well, right? Off of purple right here, right? So I'm gonna draw these lines, right? So, right, okay. So, what the play here is gonna be basically this right here. We have this beautiful left shoulder liquidity right here, right? And then we close this cup hopefully, and then we take it off this purple right here, some type of microstructure, right, guys? Let's check the, yeah. So we're gonna take a sum off this microstructure off of purple right here, right? Wait for this cup to close actually before taking any, or you could take a microstructure trade right here, right, as well, right? This cup closes, right? So there's many opportunities, but to get a confirmed like um, long position, you want to wait for this bigger cup, right? And then the handle, of course, um, right? And everything's gonna, the market will reveal itself, you know? Like, you know how we try to like rush trades? Just wait it out, man. There's nothing better than um, waiting it out and just like it clicking in your brain that, oh wait, yeah, it's just what I, like, you know, like how you just set it up and you take the trade before, like, or you just know. So in my trading algo, trading specifically, like you're not really predicting market, but like you're just setting yourself up for the structure. You're setting up yourself up for the play, right? So when the play starts forming, you already know what's gonna happen. You know what position to be in, when to be in it, right? So or what to look for, right? So yeah. So again, if we are going long, we're gonna have to close this first cup right here, then this bigger cup hopefully. Um, this cup right here and this bigger cup right here, right? And if we are headed down again, guys, we are gonna close this cup right here, right, and take it off of microstructure right here, right? um, and then break below. But again, guys, we have pretty 542. So if we are headed down, we're gonna close this inverse cup at 542.44. So around right here, right? So we're gonna test this level. This is the previous low for um, in this range, okay? So we have to test this range, 542 and 44, right? And that's actually what I expect 20-day to be on Monday or Tuesday. So we might even get this earlier play on Monday or Tuesday, right? So see what happens. See if we break below. But yeah, wait for this inverse cup to close, right? Right, and then teal algo, right? Same algos right here, right? But yeah, take it one at a time. Watch out for the trades, right? And so we are gonna test 20-day before. So I'm not really worried about levels yet, but the next level would be around the 540-ish, right? Um, and closing the gap as well. All the way down here, right? 537 to 540-ish. That's the play. So wait for the cup to close, inverse cup to close at like 539, 540-ish, right? And then 540-ish actually, yeah. And then see what happens. But the gap is looking real good, okay? So if we do reject 20-day, expect to close this gap at 537. But yeah, anyways, guys, if you had any questions, well, I should have shown it to you on the 30-minute, but I actually liked trading the 5-minute today. But yeah, okay, so we are, and so wait for the test. So we are going to test the steel right here, right? So wait for the test and see what happens. And 20 days should be moving along up as well. So, all right, guys, have a great weekend. See you guys Monday. And remember, you are the shopper in a sense, right? You are shopping for the best deal. You're shopping for the best structure. You're shopping for the best formation. Sometimes the market moves down, right? And it doesn't give you that perfect formation, and that's fine, right? Because it didn't meet your criteria, um, and it didn't meet your standards, right? Because that's what we call a plus setup, B plus setup, or a B setup, whatever, what I'm saying. So trade as like you respect it, like you are know what you're doing, right? People like mindlessly throw in trades, throw in contracts without understanding the bigger context. They're just so focused on this um, little context, right? Um, like even like if they thought, oh yeah, we closed this cup at like 550, right? This big cup that we were all waiting for. Oh, I'm obviously gonna be long, right? You're just having a bias, right? You always look for both ways. You always look for both scenarios. Okay, guys. Never just stick to one scenario because the market moves how it wants to, and we just follow along with it, right? We're ready for whatever it goes. If that makes sense. All right, guys. So that's my yap session gone. Gosh damn it. It's a Friday at 11:30. Ask me if I have a life. No, I don't. All right, guys. Also, I might be yes, I am moving. I don't know why I said I'm moving. I am moving. Um, so hopefully that goes well. That's next week. So you guys can pray for me next week. But like, yeah, it's gonna be a big part of my life. And as you guys can not tell, probably you don't know if you know. I don't know if you can. But I'm 19. Okay, just turned 19. Um, so if I can do it, you guys can do it. I should have. Did I filmed a YouTube video on my birthday and I didn't even say it was my birthday. Wow. Okay, yeah. Yeah, who cares about birthdays, bro? It's sad. I'm playing. But yeah, guys. I think it's possible for everyone to do what I do, and I think it's very like, why wouldn't you want to do it? You could change your life. Why stick with a $12 per hour job? When you could change your life. And guess what? Like, if you work like part time in a $12, because I've done this, okay? So I've worked since I was 14, so I've been making money. So I was making my first job $8.75 an hour, okay? That's like the Georgia minimum wage at Subway, okay? So my yearly checks of me working part time while having school was around, year I made around 9,000. Okay, and this was when I was 14. Okay, so like I would say you rather invest your time into learning a skill that's a high level skill that you can that is not like a that you can't ever forget. Like trading is like a lifetime skill. You never will forget this. This will be with you for the rest of your life, right? It's like an investment in yourself, right? So also, like I was blessed to start my life earlier than others because it gave me the freedom to not have to worry about money, and because I worked hard already, now I can do the stuff I actually want to enjoy. And that's life's biggest trap. So let me tell you, so people at our age, 18, 19, they have no money to their name, but they want to do all these things. I'm like, you didn't work hard at all when you were younger. Now you want to do all this without nothing, right? And that's how people stay broke. That's how people end up broke. And that's how people are stuck in these jobs because they have to pay rent, they have to pay their expenses, and they can't leave. For example, like a car note, right? Why would a 18, 19, like, why do they have these 50, $60,000 cars, which I will never understand? Because respectfully, um, the kids, like, majority of them, their parents aren't rich. They're the ones paying for it, right? And when you're paying for it, you're stuck with a $700 monthly payment and insurance. Okay, the insurance is the crazy part because that is a scam. Okay, that insurance money you paid it every month, it's gone. You'll never see that again, right? So you have to factor in all of that, and if a 50,000 $1,000 car at 18, 19 is worth it for to sacrifice the rest of your life, then so be it. But if you're actually smart, you'd buy a Toyota Corolla at 16 just like I did. Wait, did I buy it at 16? 16 or 17? I bought it at 16. Yes, I bought it at 16. Okay. So I don't remember. Wait, am I 19? Yes, I bought it at 16. Oh my god. Yes, I bought it in high school. Okay. So time flies. That's why I'm so surprised. Okay. So you'd be like me, buy a nice Corolla. I was very fortunate to buy a nice Corolla. I bought a 2015 Corolla 3 years ago during the height of the car prices. Um, yes, that shit went down in value. Yes, I got a little scammed by my own family. But it was the best thing ever because I haven't had to worry about a single car payment, a single insurance payment. Well, when I was younger, like at 16, 17, I had to pay like 200, 300 a month, but now I only pay like 100 something, right? So it doesn't even matter. Like I don't even have to work for that. I don't even have to work for anything because I've worked so hard that you can enjoy some time now to actually find the things you want to do in life and the things you want to enjoy. The biggest regret or the biggest thing for us is being happy, right? Um, Life goal is no matter how much money you have, right? I could have $1 million right now, right? Or realistically, I'll have six figures right now, okay? But like that doesn't correlate to happiness, okay? Money will not make you happy, but it will bring you comfort. And again, now I had a comfort for a whole year. This is on wallahi, like I had a whole comfort for a year because I worked so hard when I was younger. So during that year, I didn't have to work. I didn't have to do anything. I could just focus on. I did work actually. By the way, I started a marketing company. So I wasn't not doing not nothing right, but again, I was testing out of different things I enjoy, right? Um, and trading is one that stuck with me because I've always had this fascination since I was younger. I was like, it seems so interesting. It seems so fun. It seems like because when you're trading, you're understanding a hack to life. Especially my trading, like my algo trading is a hack. Okay, this is what give yourself some time to understand what I do, and you'll make money for the rest of your life, like easy, not hard. It's not hard at all. Um, and I know it's ironic I'm saying this, okay, but like it is not hard once you understand like the concept. The Once you just zoom out and you look at the everything from the bigger picture, it's so simple. All I'm doing is drawing macros, finding, knowing where the liquidity is when, like just that, just the simple things, you know. Um, it's not rocket science, and again, you're your own boss, and I don't have anyone to answer to. I am my own boss. Um, I can do anything I want to do. I can listen to loud ass music while I fucking do my work, you know. But okay, the moral of the story is find something you actually like to do, or pursue your goals now before it's too late. Because when I'm telling you, when you're 21, 22, and you're stuck in a like okay, $18 an hour job, are you really gonna be happy, man? Come on, like let's be real, bro. And it's so easy to make money now. So I say cut down all your expenses. If you have an expensive car, cut it out. Cut it out unless your parents are paying for it, which is fine. I wish I had that. Okay, if my parents were paying for my shit, god damn, I'd get a BMW. I'm tree. Um, I don't. Yeah, I would. I would. So if you have that luxury, so if okay, I've never understood people who have rich parents and they're just so lazy. They have such a comfort blanket, you know, like okay, a lot of you guys might not know this, but I graduated salutatorian of my class, high school class. What did I get out of it? Nothing. But imagine if my parents were rich and I got that. Like, what? I could just imagine what the hell I would have gotten, bro. Oh God, I probably would have gotten like a Lambo or something. What is that? Wait, yeah, I would have got a Lambo or something. Oh God, like so like again, if your parents have money and you are in a safety blanket, don't waste the opportunity, bro. Learn something. Like I did so many things. I in my life I started reselling at 13 um shoes, and I did that till I was like 16, 17. Okay, um so I did that for a long time. um I just worked the minimum wage jobs. I worked, I think, around like 5 or 6 minimum wage jobs in the course of 3 years, 3.5 years. Okay, uh, and I've done my own business. I've done marketing. I've applied for interviews. I've done everything, man. And that's why I'm so grateful. At 19 now, I can figure out. I already know what I want to do in my life, right? And so one day I might wake up and say trading isn't for me, right? That's how that happens. That's, we're human, right? But again, I know this is the sector I want. Like, I mean, like when I mean trading, I mean like retail trading, right? I could easily go into like the corporate world, and I love that. Maybe I would like that thrill, managing like bigger funds, portfolios, etc. And yeah, like who knows, you know? Maybe I do hop in the corporate world. But yeah, guys, figure out your life early before it is too late. And people who say um, you don't gotta figure it out, I'm telling you, figure it out right now so you can chill later. Okay, that's the best advice I can give you. Save your money. Cause at the end of the day, 10, 20, 30, 40, well, 10, 20, 30, 40, yeah, it's not that much money, you know. Uh, Realistically, like, you know, what you're making right now is compared to nothing. The big money, okay? So what you're making right now is nothing compared to big money and the money you can potentially make, right? Um, any business idea can generate 10K a month, okay? Any decent business idea can generate 10K a month, okay? That's minimum, okay? Like I've seen people on Etsy make more than 10K a month, like um, or like Poshmark or whatever the hell that is. When I was reselling, I made like around like 3K a month, okay? Yes, of course that would vary based on jobs and if I could actually get the freaking jobs. Um, but yeah, guys, like there's so much opportunity, so much things in life. Just don't settle. Don't be a lame. Don't be an NPC. Don't. Um, you always have opportunity. But okay, for example, if you don't have the money right now, the best thing I say is work your ass off for the year. Save, save, save. Then take that time away from work and invest it into invest your time into something that will make you the money you want to have. But anyways, guys, oh my god, I just yapped for 30 minutes. I'm gonna. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. All right. So yeah, guys. All right. See you guys on Monday, and yeah, have a great night, guys. Bye bye.